Hello and welcome, interwebs. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Rhino, and this is my first video. I'm fairly new to the writing world and have been roughly at it for 6 months. I've always enjoyed making content to share, and this is my stab at applying that to my newest passion of motorcycles. Now, I'm a bit of an oddball, and I have a particular love of trikes. My current ride is a 2021 Ryker 900, and today I wanted to share with you my top 3 reasons as to why I bought the thing. I don't like to be long-winded, so let's jump right into the list. Number 3, value. Whether you build your own, get a kit, or buy a factory trike, these things are expensive. For example, Harley's entry freewheeler. This classic trike starts out at just under 28,000 USD. Another example is Yamaha's Niken. This innovative trike does come in at a lower price point, but even it still starts out at just under 16K. And this is where the Ryker is an outlier. The 600 starts out at just around 9,000 MSRP, and the 900 comes in a little over $11,500. And you get a lot of motorcycle for that money. My 900 has an inline 3-cylinder Rotax engine cranking out 82 horsepower and 58 foot-pounds of torque. This puts it a little above other North American starter bikes like Harley's 883 and Indian Scout. The Ryker also has a small amount of built-in storage. It also has a CVT transmission. Now, before you all jump me in the comments, I know not everyone loves the idea of automatic bikes, but I like being able to just twist the throttle and go, not having to think about gears, so this is a definite plus in my book. The trike is also completely customizable for different rider sizes right out the door. This will bring me into our number 2 slot. Number 2, customization. They say the rarest thing in the world is a stock motorcycle, and that is definitely true when it comes to the Rykers. There are so many aftermarket parts for these things, both from Can-Am and third parties. You want to have the coolest looking ride at bike night? Ryker has panels, decals, full wraps, and a plethora of lights to make your Ryker look uniquely you. Maybe you want to turn it into a drag strip monster. There are tunes, exhaust, shocks, everything you need to make that thing a 13-second vehicle. Maybe you're like me and you just want to crank out a ton of miles in a day. With hundreds and hundreds of mods like seats, floorboards, windscreens, handguards, you'll be crushing the long road in total comfort. It's insane, really, how much you can make the Ryker yours. It seems like the people over at Can-Am definitely had this in mind, because so far everything I've seen is either plug and play or such a minor alteration to your ride you can do it in your garage. Last, but definitely the most important, number 1, the feeling. Now, I'll admit, feeling is a pretty hard thing to quantify, but growing up, I spent my summers on my grandparents' farm, and we had these beat-up old four-wheelers. We used to ride these things everywhere. We would use them for work, we would go pop wheelies, ride trails when we weren't working on them, and there was just a sense of freedom that they brought. And the same sense of freedom is given to me on the Ryker. It feels so familiar to the old four-wheelers that I used to ride that it just brings back this nostalgia feeling, plus the awesome fact that I'm not limited to just the trails on my farm now. I can literally make any road in America my trail. And that liberating feeling of freedom is something I know a lot of you veteran riders have. But for new guys like me, it's something I'm still getting used to. And it is definitely the number 1 reason why I bought this Ryker, is because it is just freeing. Well, that's going to wrap up this video, guys and gals. Thank you all for taking the time to watch this whole video. If you enjoyed it, like, share, and leave a comment. And if you would like to keep up with me, you can find me on Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram at RhinoLife13. Until next time, ride safe, have fun, and go chase that horizon.